Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at question 10 from the 2020 external exam paper 1 for the QCAA syllabus. As you would have noticed, I've started splitting up each question into their own video. That way pretty much if some people only struggle on certain questions, they can go watch those individual videos rather than going through the entire exam video. Now the entire exam video for 2020 is still up. The link is in the description below. I've also made a custom external exam that's in the link in the description below. So if you run out of practice papers to practice, go check that out for an extra resource. But otherwise, yeah, let's get straight into question 10 here. So, question 10, first of all, we've got to identify which topic this is straight away. Now, from a general glance, this is probably going to be a confidence interval question. But if not, we'll identify that in other ways here. So question 10, two types of materials, A and B, are being tested for the ability to withstand different temperatures. A random selection of both materials was subjected to extreme temperature changes, then classified according to their condition after they were removed from the test facility. The results are shown in the table. So to be honest, all that stuff up there is actually just fill. It's just giving context to this table here. Realistically, all we need is this table actually to answer this question, okay? And as you can see, the table here, completely broken, show defects, remained intact, etc. And we got each of them there, okay? An approximate 95% confidence interval for the probability that material A will break it completely or show defects is given by. So here, we've got to pick basically, our confidence interval, as well as our sample size. Now, it all depends on the wording here, not working. So here, if we look at this, we are looking at the confidence interval that material A, they haven't mentioned material B at all. So this is not relevant at all, okay? Even though that is a part of the table, it's not relevant at all because they've just said material A. And then they've said, will completely break. So here, that one's what we're looking at. Or show defects. So here, show defects being that guy there. So we're just looking at those guys there, okay? Now here, what we're thinking in this situation here is the proportion of things that have shown defects as well as broken completely in the list of material A, because you still have that bit where it could have remained intact. So realistically, we're looking at the sum of both of those for our proportion. So we're looking at 25 plus 35 over the total in material A, which would be 95, because your proportion is a percentage of things, is a percentage of a group in a sample size that fit a certain category. So in this case here, our proportion is 25 plus 35 over 95 of things in material A that have broken completely or have shown defects, okay? What that means is our sample size, our N, has to be 95. And our C, which is what they've put for the confidence interval there, will, I believe, be, what would that be? I'm doing quick math in my head. 60? 60 over 95? So we're looking for the answer that has 60 over 95 for C and N for 95. Now, from a general glance, I can see A is the correct answer, okay? So here, that's how you answer that question. Now, a lot of people would say that's pretty hard because of all the stuff involved in the table, but realistically, you've got to, get rid of the stuff that's not relevant. So, to be honest with you, all this stuff here wasn't really that relevant to us, okay? Unless we really needed it. In this sense, we didn't, because we just had the table. So, if they didn't provide the table and they provide the numbers in the wording, then yeah, probably would have needed that. The reason why I knew to cancel out these two rows is because of this. The probability that material A, if we're just talking about material A, we do not need any of that stuff there at all, because that includes material B in the total, okay? Alright, now if you had any questions about this one here, I would be studying confidence intervals very well. Otherwise, do some more practice papers. If you need a new practice paper, link is in the description below for my custom one. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.